Hi, I'm Mike Huxley and this is the Bemused Backpacker channel. Make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to tell you exactly how you can pack the perfect carry-on backpack for your round the world adventure. Now, whether you travel with a carry-on pack is up to you, and it depends a lot on your own travel style and how long you travel for as well. I myself have two packs, a carry-on pack which I use most of the time and a slightly larger pack for when I travel for a year or more. And I have to say, travelling with a carry-on is so much easier. It saves a lot of time and hassle at the airports. It stops the risks of baggage handlers destroying half your stuff. It stops you paying excess baggage fees, which are getting ridiculously punitive now. And it stops your pack going from a separate adventure from you as well. And it even saves you from developing that backpacker hunt from carrying a bag that is way too heavy for you. But packing a carry-on is a fine art that not everyone gets right. So let me show you how I do it. And remember, it's not as difficult as it seems. The first thing to remember is don't take too much technology. Most backpackers now take way too much, especially if they want to embrace that digital nomad lifestyle. But take it from me, you really don't need as much as you think you do. A good camera is of course essential, as is to many people a smartphone. But unless travel is your job and you need a laptop and other things to work, you really don't need much else at all. And a camera and phone can be carried on your person as well, so they shouldn't take up any room in your pack. All you need is your basic chargers and stuff and nothing that takes up too much space. The next trick is to leave a lot of your wardrobe at home. Even if you're travelling long term, you will never really need more than a week's worth of stuff on the road. Maybe 10 days at most. And you really don't need to travel with so many changes of clothes or outfits just in case. Check in the description down below for my recommended packing list for a gap year, but trust me, it isn't much. The trick to travelling with just a few clothes in a carry-on is washing them frequently. Laundries are everywhere, so whether you splurge on a hotel stay and use their in-house laundry or go to a local cleaners, or even if you simply use the sink in your bathroom with a bit of soap, you will find somewhere to wash your clothes. You have to be smart with what you wear as well. Clothes that are versatile are the rule here, so trousers that zip off at the knees to become shorts and vice versa, tops that can look smart or casual as needed. You get the idea. Every bit of clothing you take with you should match everything else too, so you can change them up whenever you want. Clothes can also be worn more than once and can be layered for effective climate specific wear if you're heading to cooler climates or a mixture of climates as well. Keep any heavy top layers like fleeces or coats on you instead of putting it in your pack when you travel. That will save up so much space and so much weight and make it a lot easier for you. Whatever clothes you do decide to bring, when you actually pack them, roll them up instead of folding them. This is an old trick that works really well, and not only makes more space in your pack, but it creases your clothes a lot less too, which is a huge bonus. And when you're travelling, light stuff sacks and packing cubes will become your best friend. There are tons of different brands and types out there, but I always travel with a good few different sized waterproof ones that I can separate my clothes and other essentials into. This has got the dual effect of not only organising my gear, but also completely water and weatherproofing the inside of my pack as well and protecting all my stuff. And this may be my inner OCD coming out, but I love having different coloured ones too. This means I can put my hands on anything I need straight away. So if I know my chargers and my electronics are in the yellow bag, my toiletries are in the green bag, I can just grab them without searching through all my pack. And on that point, you don't need a lot of toiletries either. You can always buy what you need when you get to your destination, so you can keep things at a minimum when you're flying and going through airports. And here's an expert tip for you as well. Always carry a small 15 litre day pack with you as well as your main carry-on pack. If you've packed right and not overpacked, the 15 litre bag should fit snugly underneath your stuff sacks when it's empty. And you'll have a day-to-day bag for when you get to your destination and want to go hiking or spend the day on the beach or whatever, but you don't want to take your whole pack with you. But the really smart trick is to use it as a backup carry-on as well, because the way things are going with certain budget airlines, there is no guarantee you'll be allowed on with your carry-on either, unless you pay an extortionate bribe. Sorry, priority boarding charge. So when you're packing your bag, use your smaller day pack as an extra stuff sack to organise your kit and put in anything that you would want to keep on you on the plane, all your important stuff. I mean, assuming you've got your passport and phone in your pockets, that means your camera or your other electronics, the chargers, the book you want to read on the plane, any medicines, any important stuff that you really can't have put in the hold. So if the tin pot dictators at the airline gate check your carry-on and force you to put it in the hold anyway, you can easily grab this tiny 15-litre bag out of it, which can be considered a personal item, and keep all your important stuff with you. Finally, it's important to get the right carry-on pack as well. Now, every airline differs slightly, but on average this means your pack should be around 55 by 40 by 20 centimetres. Make sure you check with the airline you're flying with, because that does change. And there's really no hard and fast rule here, and there's no perfect pack that is right for everyone. But in general, it's a good idea to have a pack that has plenty of sections and pockets so you can organise your stuff a lot easier. As a last tip, you also need to think about securing your pack. Now, apart from waterproofing the inside of the pack, I also travel with a waterproof backpack cover as well, and some form of security from a pack like a steel cable and a padlock, especially when I know when I'm going to be staying in hostels or travelling on overnight buses. And those are my tips for packing and travelling with a carry-on only. It really isn't as hard as it seems, and you'll find that once you're on the road you won't need nearly as much as you think you will. So put that massive pack down, take half the stuff you think you need out of it, and travel a bit lighter. You will thank me for it later. So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please hit those thumbs up and subscribe buttons, and if you like what you see and want to support the channel, check out all the good stuff on the website and come and join the conversation on social media as well. Links, as always, are in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.